Ice cream, you know my rule about men eating soup in public. I don't think it's manly to go like that with a soup and you're blowing on it. It's just not a good look. I think the same thing for ice cream. You should save that for vacation. A grown man, especially the president, should not be licking ice cream in public.
Okay, so add this to the list of the apparently many things that everyone else just does and doesn't have a second thought about that he is worried will make him seem gay. And we'll even set aside that he apparently has a category of activities that he thinks, oh, you do that on vacation. Sure, it makes you look gay. You do that in private. You don't do that where other people can see, which maybe we'll dig into that at some point. But look, I have to say that I'm convinced. Eating ice cream as a man is weird, it's creepy, and according to Jesse Waters, it makes you gay. It makes you a gay man. That's just the way that it works. Sorry, it doesn't make you a gay man, dear viewer, but I guess according to this photo, I guess it makes him a gay man, I suppose. Or at least weird and creepy, because he didn't have a problem licking the ice cream cone then. But who cares about Jesse Waters? You know, at the end of the day, that's not what's important. I think he's actually calling someone else gay, because in this photo, looks like Donald Trump is the weird creep who's licking the ice cream in public. That's right, America, come back to me. You heard it here first. Jesse Waters calls Donald Trump gay. That's just the logic of what he said. Trump is creepy, weird, and gay, says Jesse Waters. So tweet it out. The AP should be reporting on this. He's a gay man.
Before we continue with the story, we depend on members to keep on going. Don't wait. Click join now on YouTube.
Sharon, what do you think?
I think it's so silly, these antiquated, thoughts about what makes someone gay or straight or I don't know, whatever you want. What would Jesse say about a guy who blow dries his hair? I can tell you, because there was a whole article on foxnews.com about it. And the title was Jesse Waters reveals the trick to his perfect hair. And he said, I just started blow drying it. I don't have an opinion about that, okay? Look at my hair. I'm just saying that this has to stop. Can't we judge people on their policies, on their thoughts? And if you don't have any, can't you just shut up?
I love the like faux humility of Sharon there. Look at my hair. Your hair looks immaculate. What point do you think you're making in being humble there? But anyway, yeah, look, as a guy who also just kind of recently started blow drying my hair. It was longer before, get off my back. Yeah, you can just do these things because they're not actually about your sexual identity, your gender identity. It has nothing to do with any of that. And I say this in case Jesse Waters is watching this. Dude, if you like soup, just eat soup, man. Like if you like using a straw, which according to photos you do, just use a straw. Eat the ice cream. You know what is manly in that probably outdated old-fashioned way? Just doing what you want to do and not constantly looking around like, is this gonna make me look gay? That's not alpha. John Wayne wasn't doing that. He was handed like a tin of hot dogs and beans. He was like, I don't know about these hot dogs, man. I don't want to come off as gay. That's not alpha. And if you're a young conservative watching this, do not look up to men who are gonna make you twitchy and full of anxiety and terrified of what you're giving off to the world. Just be you, man. That's confidence. That's old-fashioned masculinity.
John, just one thing, and I know it's a little off topic, but can I just request that he use a paper straw, save the turtles? It's something my daughter is really into, and I just would prefer it to paper straw.
100%. I agree, that's a good point. Really fast, just to close this out. It's not even just Jesse Waters that is doing this. Greg Kelly complained that it was some sort of weird boyhood fetish thing with ice cream. What are you talking about, man? It's dessert. Donald Trump loves big chocolate cake, the biggest chocolate cake. You know who eats cake? Kids on their birthdays. It's like a weird fetish thing with him. And then you have this guy, Klay Travis, who I'm not even 100% sure that he's a real human. I feel like they did like clones of Ben Shapiro and there's a million of them. But anyway, he says Joe Biden eating ice cream while answering reporter questions about serious issues isn't charming. It's super weird. Do you know grown men who go get ice cream by themselves? I don't. It's very strange. He is very worried about that. Now, I will do a pointless fact check. He's not alone. He's with Seth Meyers. and a bunch of producers and a bunch of reporters. It's a massive group of people who actually seem to get along going out to get ice cream. I'm sorry that strikes you as weird, Klay Travis, but it really does. Because he tweeted about it multiple times. He even put out a poll asking if other people think it's weird, which no, they very much do not. So he was destroyed in his own poll. Okay, and then he responds with, just a dude standing around licking his ice cream cone by himself. It's weird. Am I on an island here? Yes, yes, but you don't have to be. You can leave that island. You, for some reason, ended up in Crazy Town. That's the only town that's found on that island. But like, you can just shrug off these bizarre, self-imposed fears over your masculinity. You could just be an actual human, a real man in practice, and join us as the group of people that sometimes we get ice cream, sometimes we don't, sometimes with friends and family, sometimes we're alone. We're just doing guy things. Feel free to join us anytime you want. Any final thoughts, Sharon?
I mean, if Klay is on an island, that could explain things. I mean, Tom Hanks was talking to that ball. I mean, you just lose perspective, okay? I want him to enjoy the ice cream, get happy, lay off X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Everything's going to be fine if he'll just stop.
Just stop. Anyway, I'm imagining Klay Travis like in the ocean and there's like a scoop of ice cream. It's like, I'm sorry, ice cream, I'm sorry.
That sounds beautiful. Where can we send him?
Good movie. I'm gonna have to watch that again.
It was a great one. It was great.
That was a great one. I really did like that one.